Hi guys, Miss Tiger here, and welcome to our weekly reading. So I started a new series, and we will be combining tarot, astrology, current sun signs, current astro weather, mythology, in order to kind of find like a grounded space that we can work on. So whether you're into journaling or you just want to have like a some daily little rituals or reminders on how to like navigate this astral weather. So yesterday I made a post on the three graces or three charities, and actually this is a daimon or an entity, like a spiritual entity that resides inside of the first decan of Taurus. And when we say decan, it's like the first 10 degrees of the sun's movement through a sign. So decan is 10 degrees, so we have a first, second, and the third decan, which then makes 30 degrees of sun movement. So this pick a card reading is for the first decan of Taurus. It will be approximately until the 30th of April, when the sun will enter into the second decan, and then we will have a completely different energy. So yeah, relax, check out the stones. Here we have larimar, we have pink quartz, and we have amethyst. If you're like me, if you want to like light up a candle, relax, think about what makes you joyous, what makes you feel safe, especially now in these times. There's like a lot of things happening in the world right now, like community wise, socially wise, so it all has like a little bit of a toll, both like spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So yeah, like just take your time. um I'm really glad that I'm doing this, because it's kind of like how to say, it's a little bit, has like as we say in my country, it has a head and a tail, so it's like a good story. Also, I'm blessed by allergies. um so sorry, my little nasal voice, but yeah, okay, we will do this. Okay, I'm cleaning the space a little bit. Okay, so if you want, you can pause this video. There will be a timestamps below, so you can check your group, and see you on the other side. Hello, group number 2. All of you who chose this beautiful Larimar, we will see here are your messages from the three graces. So we will have oracle message from the three graces. Here we have where you can find your safety or the feeling of safety, and where you can find your joy. But before that, let's see what kind of energies are around you for this week. Again, you can use this also as a timeless reading. It doesn't have to be like, maybe this is something that started in this moment, but in this specific period of time, but maybe it will be relevant for you. Whoops. Maybe it will be relevant for you in some other times. So whenever you're here, you're more than welcome. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna pick 2 cards to see what your current energy is. Okay, so my dear pile number 1, it looks like your current energy right now is very positive. Maybe you're figuring out something. So this is really nice. You will just get like an addition and confirmation. Okay, so some of you are trying to, start something, build something. You have like some, let's say, something that you want to invest in a way. And we have here Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles is like a champion of taking care of yourself and taking care of the others. Like she's, you know, she's like the grandmother. She's also, we have here like this period of Easter. Here we have this bunny. So it's like this whole celebration, again, celebration around like something that you want to achieve in your life. You're feeling like a lot of energy. But with the Four of Wands, we have a moment of how to say, this is like a blueprint for future efforts. There also might be some celebrations around you, you know, like maybe like new endeavors. You're going into like a completely new venues, into new plans. So yeah, all in all, it's very positive. It's making you kind of hopeful. Maybe you're still like, because she turned her back to this like party hard moment. She's like rethinking and looking at her assets and what she can invest, bring, give. So maybe this is like something that you're thinking about, like maybe like financially, how to invest into this, how to bring something to the table. But in any case, you know what you're bringing to a table. The timing is great. Like the time is now. We have like this Easter period or Ostaras period of like everything, like energy kind of blooming and blossoming. So yeah, there is like something new. You're being like feeling like celebrated, or maybe feeling, you know, accomplished and rich. So yeah, I think this is a very good energy for you, group number one. But let's see what the Graces have to tell you, because this period is a little bit like there are some tensions in this period, because the sun is aspected by Mars and Pluto. And these are all like big boys in the sky. It's like there's like big masculine energies in the sky. So we have like Sun in Taurus, we have Mars in Leo, we have Pluto in Aquarius. So it's like very kind of tense energy. There's like maybe you're feeling frustration around these topics, like maybe you're feeling frustrated and you don't know when to start, how to do it. But overall, it's a very positive energy for you. So let's see where you can find safety into going into this endeavors. Let's see where you can find your safety. So let's see, this is the card for safety. So we got Temperance cards. So the thing is like not to go all out and not to like crumble in, and not to crumble in and just like hide. So it's like a blending of timing, tempering things, kind of following the middle path, if that makes any sense. So it's very like, it's a very interesting energy of, you know, because here we have fire and earth. So we have like something that's like very kind of opening energy, very kind of like how to say, like something that is very exciting. And then we have like this, like, okay, yeah, like it's very exciting, and but it doesn't last that long. So, you know, how can I make this project last longer? How can I make it into something more tangible, right? Right. So there's like this moment of, you know, like being kind of like tempering things. Where you can find your joy, we got here the card Fool. So you can find joy in being curious about things, like in exploring things. So don't go like super like hard into this situation, because like the main thing is like achieving joy, right? We have like two celebratory cards. We have Four of Wands, where there is clearly a celebration. It's like completion of something. So like we're looking forward to something being completed so that we can celebrate that. And then we have the Fool, who's like starting a completely new adventure, a new endeavor, you know, like. So like all the cards are kind of like signalizing, hey, like there is something to celebrate. It will be good, you know, like don't worry about it. So the message from the three graces for you for this week is, even though everything is like a little bit tense and maybe frustrating, just like keep on going. And we can see that clearly in the message. So here we have the oracle card of Alphonse Mucha oracle cards, which is this here. We have the message, or the card that the name of the card is stand strong. And I love that if you see, like, these two cards are very similar because we have an angel that bears like the God's name, like Yahweh here and here, and it's like we have like, it's like kind of like protecting us in a way. So my pile number one, the affirmation or the message from the three graces for you is, I hold my ground and know my beliefs are right. So you know your beliefs are right. So there's like a flow of water, so it's like the flow of creativity. So maybe lean onto your creativity when you feel kind of stuck. This is also like, this also goes to being like the card, these two cards talk about solidarity and how community plays like an important part, also with Queen of Pentacles. So there's like also this part of like maybe introducing your project to the community and maybe like having them like cheer you up, because that's the whole point of this decan is like, yeah, you might worry, there might be some tension, but you know, somebody cheering you on the side could benefit you greatly, right? So also here we have like letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. So maybe there are some things like, okay, you want to start something, but there are some things that are maybe keeping you bound to a certain place. So maybe like letting go of these things, like it can be people, it can be like opinions, it can be like some daily rituals that you do, like maybe you want to concentrate your energy into something like else. Maybe you want to spend your time and your energy like moving into this direction rather than like serving other people or serving like a certain responsibilities that you are not required to do anymore, and that are not like feeding into this like your kind of higher purpose, your endeavor, your creativity. So all in all, like standing strong, doing your thing, blending it again with the temperance. Yeah, sure, like there are gonna be like a frustrating times, but like with your knowledge, with your skills, with your vision, you know, you can blend it and just like, you know, move it to the point of where it's completed, and it's like this endeavor is like celebrated. So yeah, pile number one, good luck to you in this week, whatever you're creating. I'm sure it's very beautiful, so just keep on doing it, keep on going. If this reading resonated with you and you want to explore it further, in the description box below this video you can find all of my contacts, and we can do a nice little reading for you. Pile number one. Enjoy your week and see you again. Hello, pile number two. Here we are with your message. So as I said at the beginning of this video, we are doing three graces or three charities readings that are messages for you in this week. So this week we have energies that are feeling a little bit frustrating. We have these three like very masculine planets squaring each other. So we have Sun in Taurus, we have Mars in Leo, we have Pluto in Aquarius, and all of these energies bring a little bit of like frustration because all of these like fixed sign energies, they want to stabilize something, they want to make a statement. So it's a little bit rocky this week. So we're now in the first decan of Taurus, which is represented by Five of Pentacles, and that is worry, frustration, like images and thoughts about like maybe not having enough, maybe not achieving something. So their overall energy of this week is like, we want to create something, we want to start something, but there is like a slight frustration into doing that. Like nobody wants to bend. There's a lot of things happening in the world right now. So yeah, all in all, we will kind of check these messages a little bit through the help of mythology and these beautiful energetic entities that are three graces. So Here we have three cards, but before we read the three cards, we will see what energy is surrounding you. Pile number 2, you picked the rose quartz. So here we have the message from the charities. Here is your safety, and here is your joy. But before that, let's see what energy is surrounding you. So let's see what's happening for you, pile number 2. Again, this is not a time restricted message. If you find it, you found it, and it's relevant for you. So let's see what energies are surrounding you, pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 1 also got like a really nice positive energy surrounding them, so I'm really looking forward. Let's see what's next to our 9 of Cups. Okay, pile number 2. Yeah, I love this because it's season of Taurus, so everybody's like trying to make something like tangible, physical. Pile number 2, you are in a pursuit of your personal like achievements and pleasure. I like that one student of mine from my tarot school, they said, because they saw this card for, well, not the first time, but let's say like they didn't engage with tarot a lot, and they said the most brilliant thing. They said that this looks like, you know, trophies from like sport events, like golden trophies, gold medals. So you feel like you're on top of the world, right? So when we talk about this energy, we talk about like this is really a personal like pleasure through like gaining experience and creating with others. So it's kind of it's like a little bit similar to the pile number 1, but here we have like maybe a moment of maybe having some tension between what you perceive could be done and how to present it to the group and put everybody on the same page, basically. Because here we have 9, and 9 is somebody who's already accomplished and they know what they're doing. And then we have 3, and 3 is the number, 3 of Pentacles is the number of creating something new. So this is like how to bridge in a way this it's like the message that I'm getting, like how to bridge my experience and what I yeah, it's spring. All kind of animals are around me, from insects to birds. Anyway, so how to kind of like marry all these things together. So yeah, let's see. It's almost like yeah, pile number 2, it's almost like you're maybe closing yourself a little bit. You know, you're like, yeah, but I achieved so much, you know, and I know things, and I know how things should be going, but you're kind of like closing yourself a little bit from what maybe other people can offer you. So maybe it's a good time, pile number 2, that even though you may be feeling like frustrations, or maybe you don't want to kind of like, I don't know, like maybe you're so satisfied with what you know and what you kind of like how you feel about things. Just a second, I had to let this little creature go out through the window. So anyway, maybe you're kind of like in your own little world, and maybe you don't want to like be a team player right now because it's kind of like making you feeling like frustrated. Maybe you feel like a beginner. So there's like a little bit of, even though these both cards are very, very positive, you kind of maybe feel a little bit of a clash between what's happening and how you're feeling about things. So there's a little kind of like frustration here that I'm sensing. Again, even though these are very positive cards, I'm feeling somebody out there has a little bit of tension between what they bring to the table and what the team is expecting. And this can be like in the relationships, it can be work related, take it as it resonates, but somebody's like, okay, I know how things should go, and there's like a different proposition on how things should go, and you're not too sure if you want to accept that, because you already have a feeling or a vision on how, more a feeling on how things should go, and you know how you feel about stuff, and it's kind of clashing with with the reality of stuff, how things are actually built. So let's see where you can find your safety in this situation, like how to feel safe, like opinion wise or feeling wise. So yeah, justice. Okay, so there definitely, all of you, whoever is involved, will be kind of invited into doing things like fair and doing things through like, more through equity than equality. So it's almost like what's fair in this situation? Like, can you bend a little bit? This is like water element, so you should be able to bend a little bit and kind of like figure out how to how to approach things. Justice is also calling upon uh, thinking more through logic. Like, okay, but what's good for the whole situation, right? So you will find your safety and your communication through justice, right? Through this card. What I'm also getting here is, think about like balance, or steering towards what is good for. So think about like bigger picture. That's what justice is calling you to do. Thinking about bigger picture. Yes, you feel this way, but think about the bigger picture, right? Think about the bigger picture, for sure. So your safety will be envisioning the bigger picture. And whenever you get like attacked by these like small feelings, and there's like this dissonance between you and the team, or you and your partner, or you and your family, whatever resonates, think about the big picture, like what you want to achieve, and why it's very important that everybody's like doing their part, even though they maybe have different feelings about certain things, right? Where you can find your joy in this situation is an Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So find your joy in the how to say, in like this sentiment, in this thought, in this vision, that the bigger picture will bring you full satisfaction, right? It will like, your cup will overflow. So here we have like these little fairies like inside of a cup. So think about like, okay, maybe you feel a little bit like, like stuck, and maybe there's like a frustration, but the end result will bring you so much joy that you'll just forget about whatever tension there was. So where to find your joy is like believing and envisioning and feeling how the end result will make you feel, make you be. It's another additional, cup on your shelf of success and like feeling good about yourself, right? So again, your joy is in doing whatever feels truly good, whatever is making you share overflow. So your joy is in celebrating all of these little movements. So celebrate each moment, like each moment where you are on the same page, uh, each good moment that happens while you're like communicating and moving with other people is where your joy is. So focus more on that than on your own personal achievements. Think more about like team, what is the new thing that is bringing in, right? So let's see what's the message from the charities for you. And again, here we have, again, a team. So here we have two women, we have a child, we have these little sheeps here, very Eastery, type of like with these little sheeps here. It's like this feeling of union, a feeling of, coming together, taking care of each other. So um, the message that the charities are bringing you is to be at peace with yourself. So your affirmation is, I am at peace with myself. Take comfort, right? Like whenever you can, take comfort, see the bigger picture. um, uh, like rest when you need to rest. Make the team rest, so that will lower that will lower the any type of maybe frustration or tension between, again, it can be you and your partner, you and your family, you and your work colleagues or boss. So there's like a moment of like, like future potential, um taking good rest so that then your cup can overflow, you have this energy, you can move people. So pile number two, yeah, take comfort, take rest, enjoy certain things, enjoy every, like, celebrate every good moment. Don't think too much about like what's kind of going wrong, but maybe, be in like more positive space as much as you can. Of course, this is not like this how to say, like this like toxic positivity. This is like, okay, we achieved something, like we carved something, good work everybody, let's take rest, and then you go back to this. So every moment, or with your partner, like, okay, we hit this thing, this milestone, I'm very satisfied. I don't know, for instance, yesterday with my partner, we went a little bit to the nature, we rest there, and it was like his idea, so I was very grateful for that. So we celebrated this little moment because, sometimes your schedules are like super busy, you get frustrated with a lot of things. We're all individuals, everybody's like having their moment, but seeing a bigger picture, you're grateful that you managed to like push this little moment and just enjoy yourself doing something like very simple but very enriching. So celebrate all these little things, say thank you, rest, um, do something together, take comfort in each other, because yeah, the world is very stressful right now, there's a lot of tension. So in order to navigate these like very heavy energies right now, take comfort in each other and take rest, right? Okay, dear pile number two, if this message resonated with you and you want to like go a little bit deeper into this topic, or it really like hit a button, and you're like, oh, this is my situation, I would like to explore more, in the description box below this video you can find my contact, and if you want to book a reading with me, you're more than welcome to do so. So yeah, enjoy this week. Think about like what's really like filling your cup. Think about bigger picture. Take comfort and take rest. And see you next week. Bye bye. Hello, pile number three. Okay, so for all of you who picked this amethyst stone, I'm sensing like, so a very very strong energy. But okay, let's start from the top. So this reading, these are the messages from the three graces. It is an energetic entity in the first decan of Taurus. It's like I would say it's like a keeper of the energy. And again, in the first decan, so the first 10 degrees of sun's movement through or any other planet's movement through Taurus, there is a tension, because it's represented by the card Five of Pentacles, and it actually kind of like it represents worrying or tension around physical things, around material things. So there is like this tension, and also this tension is even more prominent in this week, since all the like big masculine planets are squaring each other, so, or opposing each other. So we have Mars in Leo, we have Sun in Taurus, we have Pluto in Aquarius, and all of these three planets are kind of tensing each other up, and they, since it's in the fixed sign, so they're trying to establish something, they're trying to make something last longer. And again, all of them have their own kind of agenda, we would say. So they're like the thing that the humanity is feeling right now is like this tension, frustration, wanting something. So from this pile, I'm getting like a really like, I didn't see the cards yet, so but I'm feeling like a really like strong energy. We're gonna see what's happening here. But before we start with your messages. So here we have the oracle card will tell us the message from the three graces, so they will help us a little bit. Here we have what makes you feel safe, and here where you can find your joy. But it's kind of like, I don't know, it's making me laugh a little bit. We're gonna see what happens. Okay. Yeah, so let's see what energy is surrounding you right now, and how these energies can help you navigate this week. Again, it's a kind of tense week. So let's see where that is happening for you, pile number 3. So, okay, so we have the sun. So sun is like, this is like you're like establishing yourself. This is your ego. This is where you feel like the most creative, most seen. It's a very positive card. So we have sun. So this is like your identity. So pile number 3, I think this is like there's a lot of going on with your identity and how you perceive yourself. And yeah, so there's like, and we got 8 of Cups, so this is like a Saturn and Pisces card. So yeah, there's like a lot of it's almost like, okay, pile number 3, this is like something that's kind of like close to my heart, because there's something that I feel like there's almost like something that is more personal, in a sense where you kind of you established yourself, and there are some things that you don't want to let go, but you have to. So this week you might be challenged to, because you know, like your sun has been eclipsed in a way. So there's something that happened to you. Maybe it's in the realm of your mind, maybe it's in the realm of your body, your vitality, but there's something that you feel a great tension around, and there's something that you're kind of like, you should move on, but you don't want to, because this is your happy place, whether it is truly your happy place or not your happy place. But there's like, I'm getting really a strong sense, so maybe somebody is sharing this with me, but there's like something where you feel very comfortable, and you feel very kind of seen for that, you know, and it's like, here is like where you're recognized, but you have to leave this place. So it can be like a physical place, you know, it can be like maybe leaving a certain job, or you want to maybe leaving like a certain relationship with something or someone, like a certain vision, because you're very blinded by what's happening here. And again, there's like a message here that there needs to be a certain breaking away from something. Okay, so you're too stuck in your comfort zone. But let's see. Okay, so let's see first like where you can find your safety. So okay, now I know why it was intense. Okay, let's put them like this. Okay, so this is really interesting. Like, your safety is the devil. Okay, and so let's see how we can like interpret this. But in any case, again, talking about Saturn, again, we have like a face of Saturn here. So your safety, you can find the safety in control. So again, the Sun card, very positive, but very, very explosive, very like all-consuming, sun blinding, you know. So there's like a little bit of need to like tone it down a little bit, like bring this like fire into like this sun fire, this like ego thing, bringing it a little bit like, you know, down a couple of notches. So this is the devil here is telling you to notice what controls you. So this is something like this comfort zone that you have is something that's very controlling to you, and you feel a little bit tension into just like letting this go, because you're like, again, talking about the big planets and talking about the signs that are fixed. There is like and especially Sun in Taurus, there is this like feeling of being very, very stubborn around yourself and your identity. So there's like stubbornness around your identity and how you need to be transformed. So anyway, like acknowledging that you might have some delusions or addictions, or you're self-sabotaging yourself, or you're, passive, or dependence, victimhood, like, again, especially with these two cards, like this, like a little victim mentality, is like, like, also with the devil cards, there's like a question arising, is like, what excuses are you keep making, why you cannot liberate yourself. So your safety will be in defining and seeing and illuminating what is holding you back, and then working to get yourself out of this position. Where you will find your joy, well, this is amusing, also in the devil card. So again, you will find your joy in like combating these like these I would say, like, visions that you think what's best of you, and you're like a complete authority on that. Maybe you don't even want to talk about with other people about what's like, what struggles you have, because you're like, I know how to handle it. There's like a little, I would say a little, even like a bitchy energy coming from here. So it doesn't matter if it's like work, relationships, your own self, but there's like something that you're very, very stubborn about. And the devil is kind of taunting you. He's like saying, like, are you are you really sure that whatever you're experiencing like this, it's, true? So the joy that you will find in like, in the hard truth. That's where you find your joy, like, and it will give you strength, and that's like something to be celebrated. That's something that the charities want you to know. Like, once you've seen through the lies that you've been feeding yourself, or maybe you're in like a toxic environment, you will get so much strength, that you will feel like very celebratory towards that. So pile number 3, this is like a very strong message for you. Like, we have 2 times devil, like, as your safety and as your joy. Like this like, how to say, this owning up, learning to make changes, like, start today, type of thing. Just leave whatever this comfort zone is. Feel the, like, the pain, and feel the guilt and the shame that come with the devil card, and do it anyway. And that's where you will find the true strength, owning whatever is happening to you, right? So let's see what what the 3 graces have for you, the message that they have for you, something like an affirmation, so that you can like move on. So we have the card 29, and the name of the card is Move Determined. So again, we have another very kind of devil-like. We have like these like wings. We have like an angel that's scared here. So it's like very strong, like moving card that's like telling you to move forward no matter what. You have like a sword here. Again, these like bat wings, dragon wings. So the affirmation for you is, nothing will stop me from achieving my desires. So there is something that you desire, but you kind of hide yourself in your comfort zone, and now it's time to like move forward. So move determined. And like, there are some like beliefs that you have that you need to let go. Maybe you're guarding your heart too much. Maybe you're afraid of failure, but still, like, feel all the fear and everything, and just move forward. Like, like maybe a little, like, try to push yourself. And I don't mean like in a gentle way. Maybe sometimes, I mean, this is very Saturnian moment that we're having here. So maybe you need some of this like Saturnian push into like shaping yourself into what you truly need to be. Okay, so pile number 3, if this like pushed some button in you, and you want to like explore what's going on here, you want to talk about it a little bit more, in the description box below you can find my contact, and if you want to book a reading with me and you want to go a little bit deeper into this, you're more than welcome to. Thank you so much for supporting me and my work. This is a really amazing message. I will also claim this message for myself because it's really amazing. I love this energy. And yeah, for all of you out there who are struggling, move forward. You can do it. This is an excellent week for that, because it's tensing you up and is showing you certain things that you didn't want to hear. You wanted to be in your little la la land. So seeing like the patterns that you are like cultivating will help you to find your joy and safety in maybe control, discipline, and the other like Saturnian things. Thanks so much, guys, and see you next week. Bye.